Boy, we not even look up a mic yet or nothing. Jaja. We're live. The mic now hooked up. It's Friday morning. I have to turn on the mic. I know somebody's saying, damn, we don't hear no sound from SouFlo. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. I think the mic hook up now, right? Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel. Shout out to wait there. Try hurry up cause me a wait. Says Lovely and Nick. Lovely and Nick, big up yourself. Me up on a different chair this morning and the chair squeaky a little bit, but it's a carousel chair so we can show off the whole shirt, the front and the back of the shirt and these things. All right, Lovely and Nick is in the building with us this morning. Whatever your job description is, shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. Them give me a monkey on my screen this morning again. And usually when the monkey shows up on the screen, I have to use two computers. So you are going to be over there on that monitor. Let me turn myself away right now because that's something I read from. You might hear a lot of squeaking this morning also from my chair because I'm up on a different chair this morning. But we're there. We're there. And on days like this, we say, it's the freaking weekend, baby. Ha ha. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. We made it through another week. Yes, 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 yes. We made it through another week. All praises due to the Most High because we did not really get ourselves here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't make it through this week. Some people wake up ill this morning to the point where, you know, it's like touch and go, life or death. Some people passed away. You know, some people, they're planning their funerals. Some people are in critical condition in somebody's health institution, some hospital somewhere or something. And here we are, healthy and strong and finishing out the new year or the year and heading into a new year. And we give thanks. We give thanks for being here. Not true? YouTube always put up obstacles, but we're forward still. Audrey Wright says. Audrey Wright, and I appreciate you for that, family. Enough people don't get no notification when we go on live. Even some people say, SouFlo, you're still there on YouTube. Imagine that. Imagine me go a road and people are asking me if me still there on YouTube. Because them can't find my channel or all kind of something like that. I'm like, wow. But them people that they probably weren't looking for me anyways. Not true? Because there's a lot of people who don't get notification and still remember so if you come over here. So, because yeah, so we're there. Anyways, let's start out like this morning. I'm going to put some information in the chat. I have to do it on a different computer. How we are going to do it now? We have to multitask. So, Lysareva _ print press. LYSSAREVA _ may I type with one hand, you know. Boy, Jamaican people love underscore, man. Underscore, let me see, Lysareva _ let's go back here and put that as a capital L. Caps L. Jaja. How am I going so? Hold on down. Work with me a little bit. Cap lock L. Off cap lock. Lysareva _ print press. Lysareva _ print press. All right. Get a shirt like mine or others that they have. And this is the link to get it. They are on Instagram. And if you want to call in here this morning, it's 1-806-587-8953. We'll soon get rolling. All right, that's all. and then we're gonna go like this, bam, and just pin it in the comment section. Whew, what a piece of task. Got that out the way. All right, shout out to the people tuning in this morning. Big up yourself and thank you for being here. We have a couple of things to talk about this morning, and talk is what we will do. All right, big up to the people who say me chat too much. It's called a talk show. I'm supposed to talk too much, and that is what I do. So let's start out by talking about how the elephant in the room, man. I can't even go around it. Once a criminal, always a criminal. Says once a criminal, always a criminal. And where did that come from? Where did that come from? Wayne Core, where did that come from? I have some moringa tea in my cup this morning with lemon in it and some brown sugar. Tastes pretty good, like a guilty pleasure almost. May I try to understand where the once a criminal, always a criminal come from. Only no, sister, Sting was cancelled last minute. Sting, the big show, Sting, the show where Amari and Queenie did go fight pan. Sting, Mr. Langdon show, end of year show. Sting over Jam World, Portmore. Sting was cancelled last minute yesterday. Yesterday was Boxing Day. Sting was supposed to kick off yesterday. And Sting get cancelled just hours before the kickoff. Mrs. Somebody said, Jano, I hope this not happen with Freedom Street 1 hours before. Then I saw a post that said Freedom Street, our people have been paid already. So and the setup is on the way, right? All the technicians have been already paid and setup is on the way. Yo, them concert here and a penny if you put them on, you know. Take poor people money and run with it. So everybody wants to know, of course, why? Why did it get canceled? Right now, I see Leng and the company that was supposed to do it are going back and forth in the media, back and forth in the media, back and forth in the media. They have also issued a cease and desist to him from the beginning. I guess they knew that, you know, them company are going to get run into the ground. Some Jamaican people, they don't pay attention to nothing. I see people saying whoever is going to do business with this company in the future should be very careful. And they're speaking of the production company, Clear Sound. Whoever are going to do business with Clear Sound in the future should be very careful. And I said, y'all don't have no sense. And, you know, things are done by contracts, right? Business, you have contract. And if you tell me, say, you will give me $1 million upfront to get all my equipment and my technicians to the venue, and then the following 6.5 million will be paid in total on the 24th of December, and me not see no money in my account, or I don't see the money that was supposed to be there, I'm not going any further. Which it seems like is what Clear Production or Clear Sound Productions did. Production company Clear Sound Production Services Group Limited has hit back at the organizer of Sting 2024, stating that it failed to pay them over millions and suggested that it operated in a way that breaches their contract. According to Clear Sound, Sting claims to have made a bank transfer of $6.5 million, but from its own checks, them say we got check, it appears that the sum was never paid. We not get to money. The company outlined that the parties had an agreement for Sting to pay them $8 million in total for their services, which included audio, visual, lighting, power generation, roofing system, pyrotechnics, all that. The sum was to be paid by December 22nd was the deadline. Despite assurance and word of mouth promises, a total of only $1 million was received from Mr. Isaiah Leng, ahead of Supreme Promotions Limited, organizer of Sting 2024, which was paid in 3 parts on December 22nd, December 23rd. He paid the $1 million in 3 parts. The remaining $7 million, which was owed, was promised to be paid now by December 24th, 2024. But that was not deposited into our designated account either. Our decision to mobilize without the full agreed payment, extending leniency based on our relationship with the promoter, contravenes our standard operating policies, they said. So them did forget money from the 22nd. Everything should have been paid up. When the 22nd came around, they only had a $1 million payment in 3 parts. $7 million still missing. So they went ahead anyways and got all the equipment and everything to the field and getting ready to get set up. And they're waiting. They say, okay, we'll give you to the 24th. 2 more days. The 24th rolled around and there was no monies paid. Now remember, the 26th is when they're supposed to kick it off and go live, right? Right. So the company argued that it made every attempt to support the popular dancehall concert, but it had to walk away. It had to walk away from it, arising from non-payment and other issues. They couldn't pay the bills, it seems like. We didn't get our money, so no services. For $6.5 million, he said that we also received a photo of a purported RTGS transaction for $6.5 million. That's a photograph. You know, somebody take a photo and say, look, me send you the money, see it here. However, this amount remains outstanding, and we have gleaned information suggesting that the $6.5 million was actually never sent. It is important to note that this sum of $8 million does not constitute the total payment due for our services. Wow. 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 Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, good morning.
Morning, family. Wagwan.
Blessings in the morning. Sorry if I interrupt you. I told me read the article there already still.
Yeah, no, man. You not interrupt one, man.
How we put out video yesterday. Chopper youth.
Well, I said you are running for consignment.
Whosoever big man and whoever the business be.
Indeed, I run it for a consignment, bro.
Then charge $8 million, which was supposed to be paid between the 22nd and the 23rd. They need like 3 days to set up. So somewhere between the 22nd and the 23rd, that was supposed to be paid.
No, deadline was the 22nd, but they gave them till the 24th when it wasn't done by the 22nd.
However, you give the people them $1 million, not even half of their money.
One. In a 3 payments.
In a 3.
I sent a photograph of 6.5 more.
That's a broke because you're not having money right now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I suck.
No, what Leng and him people them go try to abandon the people in business.
John No Star.
You understand? See, you just say, you see somebody say, careful who do business with whichever company, whatever name the company.
Right.
And that then go try use them power and do. Just like old Leng, when time book the artist them, and give them their money, and give them little bit of money, go on like you want to abandon their career.
Wow.
If you talk about a problem.
But you remember,
Stung now play upon the radio and a bag of thing. But then thing they do and silence you them.
Bro.
And rich off by you them over the years. So where money them there? All that money where they pay for you over the years. Where them money there?
Why? Can you know that's been the complaint over the years?
Can't come back.
That me say,
you know some bees sting you then dead, right? The devil sting and the bees dead now.
Ross. Oh God.
Believe me.
All right, my brother.
Manners and respect.
Manners, my bro. All right, so I'm going to expound upon that a little bit, right? Listen, sometimes in life, you see, you don't have to kill up yourself to address certain people when them have issues with you. You could just, as long as you know, say you are operating from a place of a righteous place or a good place, you don't have to kill up. Watch this. Remember when Cartel said they were announcing the concert, and remember we were waiting on the date. Oh, me I walk on the backing up. This is the end of the year. We're rehashing one of the biggest events of the year. Remember when Vibes Cartel them said there will be a concert at the end of the year. Them not even did have the name yet, because he was asking Gaza Nation, his followers, to help them to come up with a name, right? This is before they even got the name Freedom Street. Do you remember how many times Mr. Langdon was in the press, in the news media, saying all kind of stuff? If him choose anytime in a December, I come in like say a war him want, and them kind of talk there, and we were reading it out of the paper, and we are make it up, and we are say, boy, this sound like a threatening language. You know what I mean? Freedom Street was announced as the name. The date was announced. Everybody has said, boy, we get the name, but the date, don't make it be anywhere in there, so because we don't want no war and no conflict. The man pushed it all the way to the last hours of 2024 into the morning of 2025. That means that you have the whole of that for yourself, right? To do multiple nights of Sting, even if you wanted to. We will take the what left then. That's the impression I get. You know what? I don't even want to stand in your way, and I'm not going to put a date before your date. So you can't say, may I try to take food out of your mouth. Here's what I will do. I will take the last hours, not even the last day, no, the last hours of the last day of the year into the new year morning. You can have everything else. You can do 2, 3, 4 days if you want to. I'll stand back and do it, right? And watch it. Look how this work out. This not nothing to do with cartel, You don't see that? So nobody now can say, oh, him sabotage the man show, and or even say a Freedom Street kills Sting, or anything like that. Nobody can say any of that. It died on its own this time. And apparently, from what we're seeing, it has to do with money is not being paid to persons who the money was supposed to be paid to. Now, nothing to do with cartel. And what's funny to me was yesterday, I'm not laughing up. I'm not laughing because Sting is actually one of those monumental parts of our history, so to speak. And a brother said something to me yesterday. He said, boy, SouFlo, Sting being what it is to the culture, Sting should get more government backing, as a staple within our culture. I think Sting that from 1980 something or 94? Somewhere in there. Either way, a long time ago that, right? So to see it go down like this, but I'm going to walk you back to something else I've said over the years. To see it go down like this now, I said before, a long time ago, and recently, that Sting is dead. And it's not a matter of me wanting to box food out of people's mouth. What I do here on YouTube is called commentary. Some people don't like me because I comment. As if I don't have a right to comment like everybody else. I just comment. I said it from my observations. I remember the year when Nuffy, Nuffy down there where I go MC Freedom Street. Nuffy came and told us, it's going to be a good show this year. And the boss said to happen, so I know say to happen. And I said, it's not happening. And he hyped it up. And then this thing didn't happen. And them said, we'll come back next year greater. Mr. Sting dead. If you don't want to resurrect Sting, if you want to take Sting back, nobody's going to listen to me because I guess I'm a nobody, right? But I'm free with my little platform to give my opinion. I could resurrect Sting. If you want to resurrect Sting, here's what you would have to do. You would have to take some monumental, and I keep using the word monumental because this is what these people are. Like a Vibes Cartel is monumental. A Bounty Killer is a monumental individual. A Mavado is a monumental individual when you're talking about the culture and dancehall reggae music. You're going to have to get them people there to go perform over there. And I also said over the years is one man. One man made a few comments a years back and it crumbled Sting. It was a straight downhill slide after that. And it's that same one man who can actually resurrect Sting and bring it back. The same Vibes Cartel where you see that. I think he's the only one. If Cartel said a Sting me there, Sting resurrect right now. If him say a Sting me there, it resurrect right now. And it will go back to a level where haven't seen in probably even a level they had never seen before. Go look for my old video them. I said, boy, if I did me, this is before Cartel even come out of prison, you know. Me say if I did me, like Mr. Leng them, because I know you have links within the system. If I remember I'm an outsider looking in, right? So everything I say does not have to be factual. I'm an outsider supposing and guessing and assuming, right? Right. So if I did me like Mr. Leng, me I got pay somebody in the system to let out Cartel. And then me would make a deal with Cartel, say, your first show where you perform it at Sting. You have to get him out because that's the only way that Sting is going to survive. Get Vibes Cartel out of prison, get him to come perform on Sting, and Sting will be resurrected. I said that years ago. That was my prediction. But I also said years ago, I don't think Cartel would have ever touched a Sting stage. He's going to be too big when he comes out, and he's going to be able to do his own thing. I don't have to make stuff up now that people out there. You could go back and my videos are still on YouTube, right? The Sting, SouFLoTV, pull them up and see what I said. The same thing with me I said now, I said it before him even come out of prison. Years before he even came out of prison. See? Tracy Caravan, I appreciate you greatly, family. Thank you so much. Tracy Caravan says, smash the like button. It won't break your fingers. We have 198 likes and we have almost 1,000 people in here. I'm not doing bad this morning, man. What me doing now? It's Christmas season. It's this season for being Christ-like and giving and sharing. Can you give me some likes, please? A little thumbs up, you know. Say I appreciate the content. Big up yourself. Thank you. I appreciate you greatly, family. This is Tracy Caravan. I appreciate you greatly. Them hear what you say, but them never did want to listen to you, because them think you're beneath them, says Audrey Wright. Why, Audrey? We sit down over here as a nobody in their eyes. You know them class people already, like a vlogger boy, him chat too much. Them not know where he on the outside. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside looking in. Me not know no business and I don't want to know no business. That way, when I make my predictions and I say stuff, nobody can run up on me and talk, boy, I chat out with business, sucker. Me not know your business. I just speak things from my observation and they happen to be on point. Right? Right. Sting, me did say that year there, these were my exact words. I said Sting is on life support. That's what I said. Me said Sting upon life support, it need a resuscitation. It need mouth to mouth. And somebody did say that year there, why for the mouth to mouth, right? And then the year after that, when Nuffy said it's gonna happen this year, the boss said, me said Nuffy, you know, this is before Nuffy even got foreign. Like before Nuffy, I think Nuffy did missing for a while, right? He went to foreign, stayed over, got his papers and stuff together and returned to Jamaica. This is before he even did that. So whatever year that was, go back and look it up on YouTube and you will see that I same thing me I said now that I was saying back then. So Cartel wasn't nowhere near even being free. And I said them need to go cut a deal with the Jamaican judicial system, get the man out of prison, sign with him, say, listen, all I want you to do is perform your first performance on Sting. I don't care how much you know to pay him the money. In the long run, it's going to be worth it. Nah. See that? Times have changed. Look who's having the biggest concert of the year. Look who can't have a concert this year. Boy, them have a saying in life, you know. Today for you, tomorrow for me. See that? Because you know a lot of these artists, when them are climb the ladder, right? You know when artists just start out and them not really have whole heap of hit song on the boards yet and they are not internationally known yet, but them have a buzz. You still have some of them people here, promoters here, who will shortchange them and treat them with disrespect and hey boy, but you come to the show, man. And you go and like say you work no 1 mil, a 500 me I give you, and these kind of things. Now, I want you to look at something. Now, while you look at every artist that came from the Vybz Kartel camp, pay attention. Look at every artist that came from the Vybz Kartel camp. Every artist will come from the Vybz. And you know, Tommy Lee was slated to perform at Sting too, you know. So when I saw Tommy Lee book for Sting and for Freedom Street, I said, okay, that's love. No bad blood, no did it. We even told people over here on this platform, I'm a Garveyite. So I'm on the Marcus Garvey teaching, see? So my thing is like this. You don't run up the ladder and then broke off the ladder step them so nobody else can climb up. You don't run in the door and yes, me make it and close the door behind you. You put your foot in that door there so the door stop and you pull in a couple more of your own them with you. If you go up the ladder each time you go up 1, 2 step, you reach back and you pull one of yours up. Come on, come with me, man. 1, 2 step and we go up. So we didn't have to talk bad about Sting. We don't go no Sting. Cartel show my thing there. We didn't have to do that. And I didn't want to see people doing that. Even though a lot of people was doing it, you know, but me didn't want them feel like say me I do it. So I made it profoundly clear we're not supporting that. Because Jamaica very festive at the end of the year. And there are parties everywhere, every day, multiple parties. You can literally party 24/7 in Jamaica for the rest of the year into the new year. So let's go to multiple events. Let's share out the dollars and cents. Let's share the love, right? So you can go Sting and still go Freedom Street. That's what I said. But see Sting there, pop down on it own. Nobody never have to pop it down. Like need to call bright light. Yo, say man, why you say that? Why you say that? Say man TV, why you say that? Oh, bright light a funeral home, you know. Say man TV, say man, like need to call bright light. When I say dead, it dead. This I said it dead. I hate to see Sting go out like this though. I hate to see it, but it is what it is. Maybe if you deal with people better, yeah, man. Now, a lot of people, somebody said to me yesterday, SouFLo, you know, say a consignment, the man did I try run Sting pan, you know, get it pan a consignment, do a word of mouth, trick the people them. Hopefully he made enough money after the show to pay back who he was supposed to actually pay before the show, but the people them never fall for it. The people them said, no, we're not do that. Pay us our money up front or you're not going to have a show. Because you can't do all this on your own. And so said, so done. That's why we got a last minute cancellation. They are trying to run it for consignment. Boy, it is not a good look. It's not a good look. But we still have something. You see, I'm learning not to even mix up in a people business either. But what is public we can talk about. See, y'all remember when Vybz Kartel before him, nobody not asked him this yet. I mean, probably wouldn't even ask him neither. But remember before he went to prison? Remember the interview he did with Mr. Cliff Hughes? Well, who remember that? Who remembers that interview that Cartel did? And him say, right now, I'm not holding my mouth and talking to Mr. Hughes. You don't remember that? All right. Go back and revisit that and listen to it carefully. From beginning to end, listen to that carefully again. So, I don't know. All I know is the tides have changed. The tides have changed. The table has turned. The table has turned. And who never have so much power before, even though him did have fame or whatever, him have a whole heap of fame now, and but him have a whole heap of power now too, and a whole heap of backative now too. So yeah, Freedom Street it is. Here's my shirt. You can get a shirt like mine, or there are others like it, or others that are different designs from it. I see some with cartel and see them on it. I see others with cartel but different pictures on them. The front of the shirt goes like this. I'm sitting on this squeaky chair this morning just so I can turn. So every now and then I will be turning to show you this shirt, but I can't turn with the headphone them on my head, so I'll take them off. I don't even need them on my head, but they make me feel like a DJ. So see the back of the shirt there? The back of the shirt looks like that. That's the back of the shirt. And back to the front of the shirt. That's the front of the shirt. The place that print these shirts, high quality print. You hear that? Tough, high quality print. The place that print these shirts, they are on, you can find them on Instagram. They are pinned at the top of the chat this morning. Lissa River _ print press on Instagram. And if you're in the States, he'll also be in Jamaica at the venue for the concert. And him say he'll have merchandise there as well. So you don't know that go already, right? For the people them who are heading to the concert, my shirts are in my mailbox, says Nans. Nans, big up yourself. You getting yours already? Wait there, still owe. Wayne Core says him still owe Cartel 3 million. You know what funny, me not even think Cartel care about no 3 million right now. I look like 3 million is not even any kind of big money to him. I know it's the principle sometimes. You know, sometimes somebody can owe you $10, you know, and you can have $10,000 in your pocket. But I just the principle. You know, just the principle sometimes is like how Jack Cure stood on principle. I hate to say it. You know, I mean, I don't want to say what Cure did was right, but it's like he stood on principle. And a principle sometimes you can have 10 grand in your pocket. And the $10 where a man owe you and don't want to pay you. It will make you want to risk it all enough for that $10 there, you know. And it's not the $10 you want, you know. It's somebody ever bamboozled you yet? Somebody ever con you and laughing at your face yet? It's a different kind of feeling, friend. It's like, damn, you robbed me like that. You know, you use me like that. When somebody come and say, yo, my brethren, my brother, boy, I mean I'm buying right now and I mean I jam. Hear what? Remember what $10 till Friday. You say Friday? You say, yes, I promise, Friday I'll get back to you. I say, brother, make sure you get back to me Friday, you know, because I have some other business I deal with. And you know me, I say, but hey, go and go hungry a bangle. Go on about in business, happy, knowing damn well say Friday I'm gonna try dodge me, or stop talk to me, or create some kind of situation where we turn enemy and feel like him not to pay back. Them things that make you grieve, right? And then you can more than afford it, but it's the principle behind it. Brother, if you borrow the thing and you say Friday, you pay it back Friday. And that's that. You know, if you put the name on a contract and you say this is it, do buy the contract. And that's that. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Morning, Flo.
Morning, family, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Good, good.
Based on the principle, you know, back in the days, we know you don't mess with the Colombians. Because you can even rob them $1,000 US, and even go back at Jamaica and they'll pay someone even $5,000 just to go find you and take care of business.
Say that again, bro. They will pay. Yeah, they will pay 10 times the amount where you owe them just to come find you and take care of business.
Yeah. So they rather even lose, you know, 10 times more, but just the principle and believe.
Yeah, exactly.
So they'll set a culture where you know what, ramp with these people, you know.
If you're gonna do business with them, the straight business with them. Don't cut no corners, don't ramp with them. That was their reputation, and I saw them set it.
Yeah, man.
Facts you talk, man. Manners and respect, my brother.
All right.
Yeah, very good analogy. Exactly. Imagine you owe a man 1,000 and you're not paying back and you don't want to pay him in money. Some people do that, you know, they'd rather turn your enemy than pay you back the little money where they borrow from you. When they were in need, they needed you and you rescue them. I don't know, some people are just set different in life, boy. But imagine a man pay somebody 10 times what you owe him just to come chop out your head side. It's the principle. It's the principle. The principle is stop playing with people. And you should have never done that deception game, that type of thing, the way I play. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I woke up this morning, man, the prophetess or the TikTok prophet, but I wake up this morning with that one there in my spirit, you know? And I've been chanting it for a while, just telling people who are, if you're a genuine person, if you practice being a genuine person, because it takes practice to be a genuine person. It's easy to be snaky, very easy to be sneaky. It takes practice to stand on business at all times. If you're a person of your word, if you're a person who stand on business at all times, if you're a dependable person, a true person, nobody wins when them lose somebody like you. They lose, and they lose big time, whether they see it today or tomorrow. So don't ever let them kind of people that turn you into who they are. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell people who are kind and loving and giving kind of people, don't let frigged up people sour your heart so much that you become like them. For me, again, it's a spiritual warfare kind of thing. You know, it's who can turn dark versus who can turn light. I don't want nobody come dark me up. I don't want nobody come dark me up. So don't make them people that turn you in. And sometimes people will turn you that way. If you ever lose me as a friend, I can proudly say this, and I know self-praise is no recommendation. But if you ever lose me, SouFlo, if you ever lose me as a friend, if you ever lose me as a supporter, if you ever lose me as a lover, if you ever lose me as a anything, I laugh and go about my business because I know you're going to feel the loss. Me, I'm not one of them people that were dropping by the wayside on about my business. No, you're going to feel that loss. You're going to feel that loss. I am highly irreplaceable. And I make sure that I'm that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I'm that kind of person. I put work into being that kind of person. So me know, say it takes a special person, first of all, to be conscious enough to even put work into being that kind of person. I don't come a dime a dozen. So lose me if you want to. You'll see. You'll see. But we stand on business at all times, man. And we're not make nobody dark way up or change our spirit, or change our mind, or change us into being like them. We will always be us, right? Because we're seeking enlightenment and we're trying to be the best us that we can be in this lifetime. That's work. Because that's what life's supposed to be about. You're supposed to elevate, constantly elevate until you leave this plane. And you know, some people speak of reincarnation and all these other kind of things. We don't know what holds on the other side, but I'm elevating, and I'm consciously trying to elevate every step of the way. See? Yeah. Lose me and you will be crying, says Kaz Robinson. Now, me now talk to the delusional people them who know say you is a bag of shit and know say when people lose you is a good thing. But you're over there, tell yourself in the mirror, if you lose me, you lose a good thing. I know them me I talk about. Because we know about that too. That exists a lot. I you I talk about. I'll talk about the people who are genuinely good people, who are truly dependable, who are that, when we just say, to the core. If you that, you that. Yeah. Because some people delusional, you know. Them looking in the mirror and telling themselves, I'm a good person. Yes, I am. I'm a really good person. You're a psycho. You're not a really good person. Point out some of the deeds that you do. They will tell you you're not. Well, no, you know me. They just do that because you know that they have to do at that time there, and then not because you ain't standing on no principles. You're not a good person. People will look in the mirror and convince themselves, you know. So them genuine, you know, the most sneakiest, rawest person ever. I'm a truth teller. The lioness mother, you know what you ever met in your life. You know, my heart clean. The most grudgeful, dirty, rotted you ever see on earth. I don't know, man. I would think something is wrong with me mentally if I ever became that kind of person. No, man, I gotta look some help. I wouldn't need nobody to tell me if you go look help. I would go look some help for myself. And I'm speaking to you this morning because you're out there and you're watching this. Yeah, because that's how the universe works. These words don't just go out into the universe for no reason. You all watch this. You know who me I talk about. Me not even know who me I talk about, but you know who me I talk about. Because the message here is for you. You look at the mirror and tell yourself and convince yourself and lie to yourself, but you know you're not genuinely a good person. Yeah. It'll all come crumbling down on you, though. You better start the work to actually become a good person. It's like those people that brag a lot and lie a lot about what them have, and they pretend and them fake it. And I said to myself, like, damn, you've been pretending and faking and lying for years. You've been doing that for 10 years. You know, so if you did actually put 5 years worth into buckling down, dedicating yourself to a craft, saving, disciplining yourself and all that, forget about the bragging and try show off and whatever, you would have amassed way more than what you are bragging about, say you have. And then you would have really have it in a real life. But 10 years down the road, you're still faking it and you're still bragging and you know you're lying. You know you're lying. That's why when you see certain people, you duck them. You hide because they can see right through it. You see people like me, people duck me for real. They duck me because they know something can see right through it. I don't know. I don't know if it's the gift. I was born with that, or I've been sharpening, fine-tuning that since I was very young, since I was a kid. I make up my mind from a little myself. I can't wait to reach the age where I don't have to lie no more. I'm telling you that story there already about my granny when she did beat me when I did tell the truth. After she beat me when I lied, tell me not to lie, and that's why she beat me. I tell the truth, I get beaten again. I say I can't wait till I reach the age where I don't ever have to lie again, because lying has never felt good to me. Even as a little kid, lying never felt good to me. All when me lie to get myself out of trouble and it saved me from an ass whipping, me did still feel bad say I lie, me did have to make up to do it. So I said, God, you know what? You see, when the day come, when I'm old enough, I'm big enough, can defend myself, I will never lie again. And anybody who don't want to hear the truth, unless they're going to fight me, and then we will fight. But I don't want to lie. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be a deceiver, deceptive. I don't want to live none of them kind of life there. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to pretend to be something I'm not. We have to wake up, you know. We have to wake up. There's a lot of people that's living like this. And I know it's your life to live. I know it's your life to live, and you live it how you want to. And I'm not being judgmental. It's a general message I'm throwing out there. If it resonates with your soul, then it was meant for you this morning. If you decide, say, I'm here where master, but I'm still going to be this, then you still be that, right? I'm not dragging nobody by no collar around them neck and say, you know, shame how you live. You must be you. Be you. But for me personally, none of that feels good. Only thing feel good to me is being genuine, being real, being truthful. Yeah, that way. So here we are on this beautiful morning, man. And hold on there. I'm taking some of them comments here. No SouFLo, I was talking real. No SouFLo, I was talking real. Kaz Robinson. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Kaz. I missed your comment. I don't know if what you're talking. Hail, sis, hope. All right, I'm gonna talk to them. Afternoon, SouFLo, and everyone else on this platform. 5063. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here, waving that British flag in here this morning. Shout out to our British family. Raddy's daughter, thank you for being here. Raddy's daughter says, SouFLo, me say, them same thing about my family, significant others and so-called friends. Them always come back later, say them sorry. Yeah, man, I've been through it, so I'm talking from a personal place, you know. May I tell you one story right now that I'm going to try to disguise, but I'm going to give you an example. So I was with somebody, right? I'm gonna start make some money, seeing. And the first thing I thought about when I started making some money was the person I was with, because I'm a genuine person, right? Uh, the person was supposed to be going through school. Me pay off the person whole tuition. You know, I wish somebody could have do that for me. You know, me pay off my tuition, me go in a Uncle Sam army and go serve. But I paid off this person whole tuition in cash. And no, I'm not talking about Shakira. Time's gone by. I paid off this person's whole tuition in cash. So that person would not have to worry about going to school, how am I going to pay this bill, etc., etc. Right? When the person, thank you, yes, I love you. When the person done school and got their certifications that they needed, the person said, I'm moving on. So what do you mean I'm moving on? I don't know. I just feel like I need to be by myself and, you know, go out there and explore and see what the world has for me. I said, okay, it is what it is. You know, cause me not hold nobody. Me I tell you personal experience, you know. That person that probably I watched this morning, big up yourself. I still got love for you and you're a good person now. But what you did do did fuck up. And that's why y'all catch your ass to this day. Yeah. And you know, that person there, I just gotta see what the world has for me. I said, damn. I thought we were gonna, you know, now that you're able to do that, you're gonna bring in this much, me I gonna bring in this much. Now we can be a real power couple. Deuces. I said, okay, I'll rebuild. I'll rebuild. You see, I'm never afraid of rebuilding because I know the genuineness that comes from within me, right? And I've always been blessed. Me no know. It's like things find me. Happiness find me. All when me I try be sad. That me have to thank God for. You know, money find me. Motivation find me. So all them they're the key things where they run out of, and I watch them run out of it. Them think them could have hold it and run the journey, right? And watch them run out of the steam. And then they looking at me like, damn, I don't even know how you do it. Damn, but you strive though. You're going up the ladder door. Shit, I should have held on to you. Oh, I should have stayed until it come full circle. So when I'm up looking at my face and say, you know, it's one of the worst decisions I made. I'm so sorry. I say, yeah, man. But I won't look at you and say, I told you so. I won't even do that. I knew that was coming. Here's another one we're going out the year with. You will never, ever do bad to somebody who had good intentions for you, and then the universe is kind to you back at that. Never. Remember that. Remember that. You will never be able to do bad to somebody who had your best intentions at heart genuinely, and then the universe is kind to you after that. We call it karma, right? We can't say the universe is kind to you. We can't say karma. We can't say when people hurt you and you say to them, say, it's okay, karma gonna deal with you. And you hear them tell you about, I don't give a fuck. Let karma deal with me. Let karma deal with me, and your karma gonna deal with you too. I say, okay. But you mean no say me name do nothing. Me know say karma did gonna bless me back. Right? So when the karma did bless me back and the karma did deal with them wicked, guess who was still there? Same one. You alright? You don't look too good. You need somebody to talk to. You need help. Why stress you? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You will never, ever, ever in this lifetime do bad to somebody who had your best interest at heart and be blessed after that. You might get some things, yeah. That's why you hear people say stuff like, I don't know, because wicked people be prospering. They be prospering for a minute, all right. They be prospering for a minute, but a lot of them have to hide them destruction. And sometimes the destruction is so public, them can't hide it. They be prospering for a minute, all right, but that's the deception. That's the deception, my friend. And when it lick hard. And don't act like they don't remember. They know. People be knowing when karma be fucking them up. They know. They know when that karma be beating their ass. Them just no one admit it, but them know. Them know. That's somebody I used to talk to all the time. And, you know, my sister them separate themselves from me now because I said certain things. But me no worry about who separate themselves from me. I tell my audience that don't be afraid to separate from people and don't be afraid who separate from you. You didn't come here as a Siamese twin. You didn't come here connected to nobody. And your life journey is your life journey. And you are going to lose people along the way. You're going to lose some people to death. You're going to lose some people to them just moving away from you, them disconnect for whatever reason. You're going to lose some people because you outgrew them. And where you're going, they can't go. You're just going to lose people along the way. So get comfortable with losing people. Some in the business one time, people want to separate from me. If you did like me one time and then you did stop like me. If you did support me one time and then you stop support me. I'm cool. I'm cool. I have no problem with that. God bless me with 6 children. And bless me with the resources to be able to be present in the lives of these 6 children. All have health and strength. And I praise and thank God every single minute of every day for that. And from there, so we're good. I have my crew. And now they're big. And them can match my energy in a height and everything. I'm over 6 feet tall. All my boys are over 6 feet tall. So when we step in our room, sometimes we be walking through the store. I could see on people's faces like, oh shit, that's a group of big niggas coming this way. And I'm a picnic them. And those are people who genuinely love me. You know what I mean? Hug me up, kiss me up, love me. Can call them anytime and talk to them. And mind you, they're teenagers, right? They're not grown yet. Some in the business who are not support no more or who disconnect or who cut off. It's cool. I cut off too. I cut off too. Me not cut myself off from God though, and that's the most important thing to me. So if you're not God, your connection don't really, it wasn't meant. Things are gonna happen in life that was meant to, I put it like this. This is how I see life. Whatever is meant to be, will be. Whatever is not meant to be, will never be. It's life that simple. You'll be sitting around here complicating life, right? Lord, I don't know why this happened, you know. I don't know why this. Y'all be forgetting the serenity prayer. You know, Lord, grant me the strength to accept the things that I cannot change. And, you know, the courage to change the things that I can and so on and so forth, right? Yeah. So me look on life like that. What is to be will always be. What is not to be will never be. On about my business. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Talk
Who
to
want
me.
to start beat the drum?
Eh?
Who want the scenes in the church pick up and clap them hands?
Shake a tambourine.
Me can't sit down.
See
The
it.
spirit in me. Me a roll around. Yeah, talk to me. Since body become me speak from what area. And me a do investigation. Yeah, shut me up.
All right.
Me don't want to tell you. Me last for word.
It's a connect.
Because you see me, it a connect. It a become flashine. Look at man, me say, me see if I were there and call my girlfriend. With that talk one before you started on. And me say, look here, me see the evidence, you know. Me say, only somebody who are going to lose, you know, at that person, they can't mean up. Nothing to lose. When we start spit out after spit out and I say, karma. Because you can't be good at somebody that speak out negative and a plan to do your evil. And I dig up my own information from the same person. And I say, what the spirit that talk to me from what day. And I get angry in my spirit. I get angry. And I say, you know you don't have good intention. Because me have all the best intention for you. And you giving me negative energy. And this man me a throw out on me now. He's telling me somebody's story now. Whatever happened now. And I say some people are going to lose out when they don't do good that happen to them. And a hit are going to happen to me now because me a go on get there now. And me a play that war. If I 3 oil off, me a play 9 years later.
I used me throw one today.
What?
I used me throw one today.
No, but me, that's so far when mistake for the person this morning because he brought a story to me of a Jamaican who was beaten and run them out in a plane and lose everything. So me say, when people are good, they're going to lose. And I hate me a chat now. And him don't even realize because me don't put information and me sign up because I don't self-praise myself as you said, but I always do good. You know why me do good? Me have 3 picnics. Me have boy and me have girl. So me say anything you give out in the world, you will come back and ask because I believe in that.
Yes,
and I say, have to do.
Yes.
So Flo.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. One quick story. I have my daughter. She came to the state. She was pregnant before she got here. And she didn't tell me. And I got problems one time for her with me in Jamaica over and she's pregnant and she couldn't tell me. So when she told me, that was when a burden was on me. And I said, God, and Nancy said, oh, trouble better than one, and Nancy, you're alive. And I sit down when she told me that day, that time top of the problem what I have. And I sit down and I laugh. And I say, God, if you're not busy, hear my laugh. Because I say, no, man. And I said, go through. But there was a lady here looking after her, and she told the lady, I am pregnant enough, but I can't tell my mother. And she said, oh my, come. And she looked out for her dear little special shift and stuff like that. Because guess what? I always look at other people, children, and treat them good. Because people looking for money and material things, blessing comes in so many different ways. Me busy, you know, I mean, I have to tap and talk to this man, you know, so the universe work, you know. Because preaching, you're not preaching, you know.
I saw.
A long time, you know, you're not preaching, you know. You were sent in this universe. I was connected to you for a reason.
Amen.
During that pandemic, and I saw me connection. Have a good morning, sir. Bye-bye. Amen.
Respect.
When I get up and clap on the hand and shout hallelujah and give the eyes praise to God. Sometimes we are looking for traffic pass on long, blonde, white hair, blue-eyed people, and we profit them is within ourselves that talk to it. We not have to in the church, but there is the message going out in the universe.
Well, so to God be the glory, dog.
To God be the glory, great things He has done, and we need to top look for white people to them at angels. Because it happened to me when I saw this lady did something for me one day, and the spirit said, go and tell her you are an angel. She black, you know, the maroon black. And I said to her, I have to tell you that it's in my heart, my sixth sense, I talk to me, because many times it speaks to me, and anytime I don't let me go wrong. And I went to the lady. I said, you know, you're an angel. So what you say, so they say, you did not know what did for me that day. That lady gave me a pump for my child who was asthmatic and start coughing, have the asthma. I mean, I have no money to buy the pump. And I go to her, I say, you're an angel. The spirit says, you're an angel. 3 months down the line, that lady died before I came to this place. And I said, God, I love you. She said that I talked to my spirit. Tell me, say, go and tell her. And if I didn't tell her that time because she's a busy person, I would not have gotten the next chance to tell her. She's dead for 6 years now. But I mean, you know when they free your heart? You know when they free your heart? So me tell her, you see me? That hit me already. I'm in condition, my mindset. Not supposed to sweep me off of my things again. So even if me in a relationship, my condition, my mindset, if it goes apart, me now break down to put a band-aid over the wound and move.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, so here we are, man. Vibing, you know. None but ourselves can fear our minds, says the great Bob Marley, which is absolutely true. I don't have God. What on there? I'll run through some of these comments right here. If you don't have God, you don't have nothing. You better, you better know. All right, speak caller. Audrey Wright says you're an angel on earth, Miss Ruby Chess. Buff out. She proud of you. Love that. Them grow me right. Them grow me right. I can say that. I can definitely say that for sure. You know, I don't know. Some people say, oh, you choose your parents and those to who you need to guide you before you even come to this part of your existence, to this plane. Thinking outside the box and speaking. If that is so, then I chose right. I chose could not choose better. Yeah, cause them really did give me everything what I need for that journey here for true, you know. So yeah, as we move forward, man, and I I I just don't feel up to be the need to be a part of certain things. So, but these are messages that we need to take with us into the new year. Yeah, especially the one where it says you can never ever do anything bad to somebody who truly had your best interest at heart and then expect kindness from the universe after. Karma will not be kind to you, period. I've seen it happen too many times already to know that this is true, you know? So that's our next one we are going forward into the new year with. Remember, we were having the discussion. We're only a few days away from the end of the year now, so we have to have them talk here. Remember, we were having the discussion recently where we said, what are the things that we need to leave in 2024? And then the things we need to bring with us into 2025 and enhance those things. Hold on there. Kai? Kai? When I call Kai, Kai never answer, and I'm just show up. Watch this. See? Papa he never answered. I told you he wasn't going to answer, he just don't show up. Say hi.
Hi.
Kai have him stylish shirt. That's fashion. Being fashion. This is Papa.
Hi.
What you doing?
I was playing on my tablet.
You playing on your tablet?
Yes.
Where Melanie?
She's sleeping.
She fell asleep?
Yes, she fell asleep.
Okay. All right. Careful, Papa. All right. Yeah. You see them blessing there? Those are blessings. And next one, I'm going to tell you like this, you see? You see, those of us that have children, since we are end out the year and we are heading to the new year, you see, those of us that have children, you are charged with a responsibility, you see, that you better. I know even me say it, you know, this parenting thing, it don't come with no book and no instructions and no nothing. You better get it right, though. You better put every effort into getting it right, though. Yeah, you know, come with no book and no instructions and no nothing. You better put every effort into getting it right. You hear me? I tell you. Okay. The Most High charged you with that responsibility, and you better put every effort into getting it right. On the flip side, speaking of human beings and the things they do, you have some people out there who do some serious wickedness to other people, and they have children. And then they go and they say stuff like, if somebody ever do that to my picnic, you see, but you did it to somebody else's child. Again, consciousness and karma. Yeah. So you see all my youth them, just like the caller said, I'm conscious of these things. So me make sure say I ain't putting no kind of energy out there where risking something coming back to my children. Go heap up sufferation by your picnic them head. So wicked people were out there, see? You're heaping up sufferation on your children's head. And don't make nobody fool you with your religion. I talk about, well, God will forgive. And nothing no gossip because you will be judged individually. And what I do will not fall on my children. A lie I tell. Just look at life. And just look at everybody life. Look at everybody where you know. And look at life. Well, you know, see. You know, see how many people, their parents and grandparents' dirty deeds fall on them. Yeah, they weren't there when their parents and grandparents were doing those dirty deeds. But you know, see how for them life turned because of, I'm convinced within myself that this is absolutely real. So yeah, you can't do things to people and you have picnic, and you're doing things to other people picnic. For your picnic where you love so much, that you protect so much. Wait, because it's coming. It's coming. It might not come today. It might not come tomorrow. Remember me tell you, the deception is you get a little run and you think it's all good. Like Miss Ruby said, when you think of peace and safety though, it's sudden destruction. So you get your little run and you will think it's all good. But look at your children. This helps me to deal with people and how I deal with people. I look at my children and then we go deal with people. Are you dealing with people like how you would want people deal with your youth them? It's a simple question to ask. Are you dealing with people like how you would want people to deal with your youth them? You love, you may see you hug up your son and your daughter, you love them up, you post up pictures and all that. You deal with people the same way? No? Okay. They are your guide to how you're supposed to deal with people. Right. Remember we talked about how they're supposed to teach you? Them come to teach you, you know. They're supposed to teach you. Them teach your peer. Let me tell you what Kai do the other day. For joke time. But me serious. This little boy going on my truck. I just spent almost 20,000 US dollars. I'm not sure nothing out there because I'm not rich. It broke me. I just spent a whole bunch of money because I lost the engine to my truck on a long distance drive from Atlanta coming back to Florida. I lost the engine for my truck. And then after I lose the engine for my truck, the transmission went. And me can't go give mechanic with the engine out. The mechanic put in a new engine in there. Me say, you know what? We might as well put a 0-mile engine in there, start it all over again because I'm going to keep the truck. And so, boom, we put in the engine. And the same mechanic tell me, say, well, a transmission problem you have now because I said, but how come you didn't fix the transmission when we bring it to you with the two problems at the same time? He said, I'm not a transmission expert. I'm an engine needle. So yeah, somebody said me I gonna need a transmission expert. Me have to go spend thousands now for rebuild the transmission for the same truck. I got my truck looking good. It's up and it's running. Me no worship vanity. Me just need one dependable vehicle. And since me a big grown smaddy, me feel like me need to ride around in something will look decent. Tell me why this little boy, the same little boy where you see come in just now. I took a thumbtack. And the tint in my windows, the man must have draw a robot or something in the tint with the thumbtack. I jump in a vehicle the other morning, figure drive, start it up and look so. When upon my language, I was like, who the fuck did this? What is this? One big robot the man carving on my tint. No, you know what the first thing that came to my mind? I said if I did this wrong, Miss Ruby them or my mother when me did I grow up, I asked and then call it, man. And no bus ass, and no beating, you get a piece of ass, you see. But what my child taught me, chill, bro. It's really not that serious. It's really not that serious. God will bless you and give you the $300 to tint back the window. So I tell Kai, I say, Kai, you know this is going to cost me hundreds of dollars, right? They're going to have to scrape off the original tint that's on there. I'm going to go retint the whole window. It's not something I could just cover up. His older brother was trying to save him. Here, his older brother, Kosi. Kosi is 16. Kosi, no. Because I wasn't always a perfect parent. So the earlier boys, them did get grab up. Kind of get no grab up. Kosi said, I got something that I could spray on it. And when you wipe it, it'll melt the tint back into one. And it'll be... So Kosi, stop your foolishness. Ain't no spray out there that's gonna melt no tint and come back into one or nothing like that. He tried to save his little brother from a bus ass. I really think because he knows that back when, you know, early daddy days, I would have probably whooped his ass if he did it. And then I had Kosi and Jaden, of course. Them two, they lock head together. Them man, they do some things in my house, cut out one big hole in the carpet. And then lift up the carpet and do something under the carpet. And then place the piece of carpet back in place. And it took me a while to see it. You know, one day I did a vacuum and I push the vacuum so I see a piece of carpet roll up. I was like, we just got in here carpeted. How what this? And the vacuum said, I suck up the piece of big old hole. And I'm new carpet. I was like, what the? But kids, teach your patience. You know, don't be so quick to anger. Relax yourself. It really ain't that serious. You're going to fix that and you'll get past it. Don't inflict no pain upon them, especially not for nothing like that. Because after you're done fix that, you're going to regret how you beat them up. You know? And I also tell myself this too. If you're going to beat up your picnic them, would you beat them up like that if they were your size? Would you try to beat them up like that if they were your size? The answer is actually no, you wouldn't. So you're a friggin' monster over there pouncing upon a little baby. And I let out your anger and I boof, baf, boof, boof, boof. Shout out to Miss Ruby them, because them beat like slavery days. But I've learned. So refining myself. No, me not have no regrets with how them did do me, you know. These people above me right here, Miss Ruby and Mas Clevie, I have no regrets. And I'm not calling them no monster, even though I probably could. But I'm not. But I understand coming down the line of how that worked. Yeah. Them I come from a time when that was what worked. If you think about your grandparents, if them in them 90s, their parents were probably or their parents' parents were probably people who were probably on plantation or under slavers. I don't want to call them no slave master, call them never a master or nothing, but slavers coming down. So them pass stuff down and then take it and pass it down and take it and pass it down. Each generation passes down certain things, thinking this is the best way to deal with stuff. Their conflict resolution is how it was taught to them, right? But me decide, so when it reach me, it a go stop this up. No nobody beat up my picnic them. I mean, I beat them up neither. But the things that they do be making me wanna up. I ain't gonna lie. But that's the test of your patience. I think that's God saying to me, let me test you and see if you learn. Let me test you and say, yep, you walk around and talk about how you've learned patience. Hey, Kai, here's a thumbtack. Come here. Go to his truck. I'll guide you. Come. Yeah. See the window? The tint? Yeah. Mark it. I think you can draw a transformer robot. Mark it. I gotta test me, you know. And in my use card to test me. Let's see if he really could stand on what he preaches. Mark up it rotten, Kai. Good. Mark it up, Kai. Mark it till you can see through to the next side, Kai. Till you see be a sunlight to come through the next side, Kai, and think them no good again. Mark it, Kai. And Kai sit down there and mark it up and mark it up. And everything is good for that day till me jump in there the next morning thinking it's all good. And vroom, start up truck and look so. Oh, they blood. Yo, how do that? Calm down. Stand on it. Patience. You know who did it. I said, I talk to myself, you know. I was like, you know who did it. No. I said, Kai, why'd you do this? Why you did this? You know the only thing I said to him? I said, you are so smart. I know you know better than this. Why did you do this? You know it's going to cost me hundreds of dollars to fix this, right? Don't do this again. That's it. That's it. And I think that message was better received than if me hold him and beat him up. That might have satisfied me for that first couple of minutes when me beat him up. But that's about all the satisfaction there would have been. Then there would have been regret for beating him up. See? Jay Robinson says, my teeth will go river with my older cousins and my granny wait till me beard. Rastafari, some Ross beating me getting on my birthdays. She beat you naked. Some Ross beating you getting on your birthday suit. Yo, that old people there, we don't hold nothing against them though. We love them eternally, man, forever and ever. We hold nothing against them. Like I told my audience before, I don't think there's nobody that's gonna love me like how my grandmother did love me. Nobody now cry for me again. Nobody now cry for me again. And genuine tears. I have to say, Grandma, why are you crying? You just see me a couple months ago. Why you crying? And she says, tears. My grandmother used to sob when she cried to you, man. And I think there's something wrong. And she, every time, it's tears of joy, baby. It's tears of joy. Me just happy to see when you pass the worst and how you're just big and strong and you're so handsome and you're healthy. And who the hell don't cry for you again? As a grown person, just like when I asked the question the other morning, I said, when last somebody looked at you and genuinely checked for you and said, let me know what you need. Let me know what you need. When last? Yeah? You think nobody will look for you in this lifetime again and I cry for you, just a cry, you ask them, I want what you cry for. No, me just a cry because boy, you grow up healthy and strong, you know, you're so handsome and intelligent and just a beautiful God creation. Oh God. Nobody not do that for you in this lifetime, yeah, ever. Ever. So me know. Me know. Yeah, man. But boy, we love them, yeah, man. All the beating when them put on power. Me get some rotted beating because me did mischievous. I was mischievous. Me did have 10 hands and 20 feet. I was mischievous as hell. I was everywhere in everything. Me say we have a drum. We used to catch water in a drum. You know we do at Jamaica, especially country life. And by the way, nothing is sweeter than some rainwater. You see all these bottled water that we be drinking? You see when me touch Jamaica, a rainwater me look for drink. Rainwater, me want rainwater. We catch on the roof, out a drum, and them water that me drink. The best water ever. It just have this kind of earthy kind of taste to it. Can't explain it. The simplest things in our life, you know. But anyway, we used to catch drum, water drum and stuff. And when dry season come, we used to go down a spring and a river and go full up with bucket and bottle and make multiple trips up and down to the yard and full up the drum them and go back down there and full up the drum them and carry water upon head and these things. Me as a youth now, me come in one day and they were painting over my grandparents' house and there was a 5-gallon pan of red paint. Use a screwdriver again, like when I open the pork, sitting under the cellar. Up in the red paint. And I look on it and I say, get a piece of stick and mix it around. I tell you how we did mischievous, you know. Get a piece of stick and mix it around, and then I don't know, something just say, what if me take the 5-gallon of paint and empty it in the drum of drinking water where we have and mix it around, what would have happened? I don't know, I want to see it for myself, so I do it. And I empty the 5-gallon of paint. Now them I use paint the house. I empty 5-gallon of paint and I drinking water. This is the same drum that my grandfather used, Mas Cleavy. Him have a routine. Him have one big red mug where him drink coffee out at morning time before him go bush. And then, you know, him rinse out the outside drum, so flick it, rinse out him cup and turn it down. And he left right beside the drum, you know. Him come in at evening time, I first cup the man grab. Take up in cup, rinse out it, dip and drink him water. Me upstairs, I watch him downstairs when him come I'm building at the side of the house and him take him cup and rinse out it and flick it. fully up and drinking water now and go so. And took a mouthful and spit it out. Looking at the water and dashed to it. Mas Cleavy did have a thing where he said, but anybody see me die in trial though? As I always say. You see, Freddie, he said that, me cut down a bush. Come know. He want murder me in there. Cut down a bush. Me here, but anybody see me die in trial though? And my grandfather was fit. Fit in them days. That run me down, you know. And me a wheel through a banana tree, the man a wheel through a banana tree back and me a lie, me a tell him stop and cut one whip off of one guava tree. I don't know if you ever got beaten by a guava whip. They don't crack easy like the shoe block them from hibiscus and sitting. And him cut a whip off a guava tree and shave it off, and the man make me run to show you how fit him was. And him stick the whip in him clothes and start come after me now. And me a run off of our property, run down the road, cut through the people them were living in my community, down in for them backyard, round them house, and the man start really run after me now, and cut through them yard, down in their backyard. You see when me reach for Mass Reggie, somebody farm, through the people them yam hill, me gone, whole heap of yam plant there, me when me turn around and look at my grandfather, just I get closer and closer. And then I get closer and closer. And me a run karate, and me a pray and a run. And me a pray and a run, God, please don't make him catch me. And me a run and him a run me down. The man run me down and catch me, you know. And never beat me outside. Him run me down and catch me, it would look similar to the scene in Roots, the movie, when Kunta was running away for his freedom before them cut off Kunta foot, so he couldn't run again. That is how I was running. And when him capture me, the man dragged me go way back up at the house. Me I talk about far where we have to walk. Next time I go to Jamaica and I'm vlogging, I'm gonna tell the story while I'm vlogging and show you the distance when me there at the yard. I'll show you so you can understand. Me run go far. Him run me down go far. Him catch me, him not beat me out the door. Him carry me go all the way back up at the house. He carry me go upstairs in the house. He locked me up in a one room where me couldn't come out. A man they pepper me skin, you see, man, me say blood. So me get some beating, you see. I get some beating there when I was growing up. Me I tell you, my mom don't like to hear those things though. Because my mom is like, they should have never be beating her kids and whatnot. But you're left with your grandparents for reals. My grandparents were the kind of parents that were like, give us our grandkids, please. Yeah, and go stabilize yourself. And then, you know, when we approve, we'll send them to you, kind of thing. So we didn't have that kind of upbringing. Yeah, make them get themselves together, kind of thing. No, man, you know, my mother was no careless woman. My mother was a school teacher by the time I was born. My father was a soldier. See, my grandfather was a farmer who lived on a country. So I get some rotted beaten from them. So me sympathize with the one who just say about how him granny catch him, him thief were gone a river and granny catch him and give him some beating in his birthday skin, in his birthday suit. Yeah. A new name, Toby SouFLo. Yes, me they run like Kunta. When they broke Kunta to Toby. What's your name, boy? And he must say, Toby. Him say, Kunta. Say Toby, boy. Him say, Kunta. Them beat out the Kunta all time till the man eventually said Toby. He was broken. They gave him a British name, an English name. We don't want to hear no African names around here, boy. Your name's Toby, boy. Beat him till him said Toby. Me telling him before, if I did me would have said Toby from the first time. You don't have to beat me, sir. You don't have to. Where you are go with that? It's okay, Toby. Tell me the last name too. I'll take that. Stop. Toby Smith. Yes. Kunta, who name so? I know them people that. I wouldn't come in and take all them like that. Kunta stayed there and took a hell of an amount of beating and still end up say Toby. He could have did avoid all that from the beginning. Just Toby, you would have been straight. Yo, but the resilience of our people, you know. All on that. Your new name, Toby SouFLo. Not you alone, but I'm happy for the discipline and it made me a better person. Yes. I used to cut bush in the summer when I went to spend time in the country with my mom. My mom, Miss Ruby, because I'm not used to beating. RR123, you're not used to beating. Boy, me never used to beating either. I don't think anybody get used to beating. No child gets used to no damn beating. You pick me and I get used to beating. It's terrifying. Every single time I got beaten, it was terrifying. And that's one of the reasons why I said to myself, I will never do that to my children, right? I would never do that to my children. Because I don't want them feel terrified like that. Me used to feel terrified out my mind like I was going to die. And worse, my mother was in foreign and my father did their foreign at this point. Oh, my father did their camp, upper camp. And then, you know, him after doing soldier thing. So he wasn't like there all the time. And then came the years where he was in foreign as well as my mother. So them are the people when me have to depend upon. It was a terrifying ass feeling. Me don't want me picking them feel like that. Plus, Kai, I'm learning now also, not that I'm studying and astronomy and all these things, but I'm learning certain traits of certain, here the people them know, I deal with our witchcraft, but I'm learning certain traits of certain signs. If you can catch certain traits of certain signs in your children, like for instance, if you can say, well, Virgos, they're this way, you know, it's a trait within them. And although 100% of them might not be that way, but a great deal, 95% of them is like this, or them have this. And these one over here, so Aquarius or whatever, they're super emotional. These right here, so they are, you know, not everybody is the same. You understand? And you have to watch your children, them too, guys. You have some children who will take a beating, and after a while, it don't mean nothing to them. And you have some children who you beat them and they'll never be the same again. You will damage them permanently. You understand? You will damage them permanently. We have children who go themselves because you beat them. And other children, you beat them and it was just a beating. So you have to be careful on what you're picking them. When court, I lived at my dad's parents and they didn't beat. However, my mother's mother used to beat me when I visit during the summer. Yeah, man, but important thing, you have to watch the kids them. Not all of them can take that. Just like how as grown adults, not all of us can take certain situation. When I skipped school one day and I never did it again, and the two parents were not together, but they came together to beat me. Oh man, them the worst one, you know. Wait till your father come. I told them I'll beat you, you know, and they're not even together. Wait till the father come when you hear them on the phone and say, yes, I'm tell you what your boy do. Now you need to come over here and deal with him. And you hear, I'm on my way. And you know, say, I told them I got murderation, you know, in unison. You know what the boy do? When do? Tell me. Yes, I'm on my way. Wait till your father reach. You wait till him reach ya. You want to fly away and you don't have no wings. You want to hide, but everywhere is revealing you. Boy, should we call this growing up black or growing up Caribbean? Maybe we should call it growing up Caribbean. I want to tell you something, you know, some white Jamaican, you know, some Chinese Jamaican, you know, so they grow up the same way. I'm not talking about the new, I don't know any new Chinese from Jamaica. The Chinese them when me know from Jamaica, from old Chinese, like them people that they from back, can't remember when nothing else. And they never been to mainland China neither, right? They come in and we all share the same story, you know. We all share the same story. Me know Indian Jamaican, me know Chinese Jamaican families, me know, and of course what we call black, and of course, you know, everybody family mix up too, and that I'm Caucasian Jamaican, and the whole of we share the same story. If you're born in a, not true, are you right? Born before the 90s. If you're born before a certain time, the whole of us share the same story. So maybe me don't want to call it growing up black in the Caribbean. Maybe I should just call it growing up Jamaican or growing up Caribbean. Growing up Caribbean sound more like it, right? Born before the 90s. Some of them still go through it right now. They're like, I don't know what y'all talk about, because me never born before the 90s, and I'll be a murderation over here. I can't stand or receipt. Don't make sure you hear, you know. Yeah, my father's best friend Chinese couldn't communicate with his parents. They didn't speak English. The Chinese that I knew growing up now, Chinaman when we used to go and got out of Christiana, from out of Spallings. Them man there, they don't know Mandarin, and they don't know them don't know how to speak no other language except for English and patois, and some deep country patois too. Not the pretty patois that comes from uptown, you know, where I live on, yes, in the White House that is up on the hill up there. And yes, Mr. I can't stand them, say, yes, I can't even bother. Not that patois there, them talk. Them chat down a country patois. In it. Yeah. So they know them there. And they've been in Jamaica forever. They've been in Jamaica forever. We all share the same story. We all get beaten the same way. We all go through the same things. With parents, them have the same kind of mannerisms. You know what not to do, because it just didn't fly from, from any angle. Jamaica beatings were different. Yes, before the 90s Caribbean. J. Robinson, that's a good before the 90s Caribbean. I think Audrey did said that to only the one of them where I grow good, get that treatment today. Yeah. I be a Lego beast now. The one them where I grow good, get that treatment. No, I think parenting has become refined. There are some Jamaican parents now who prefer, you know, the talking method. Like what I use on my kids now. There's a lot of Jamaican parents who are using that today instead of murderation. I tell my kids, I say, listen, you saw me I grow up, them used to tell with stuff one time. A one doggo time you are here, don't do it. One time. You say the second time you hear don't do it, you get a liquid that, you know, here, me tell you say enough to do it. Not true? Watch me. The first time is all my kids them there. Me talk. Me say, Cousin and Jaden, I've been telling you the same thing for 10 years. I've been telling you this since you were 10. You're 16. You know, in a few years, you're going to go out into the world and be an adult. Why am I still telling you the same stuff? You know, so I bet you if I did draw you up and lick you and you rotted, I bet you would remember. And they will look at me like this. I said, I'm not going to draw you up and lick you. I'm just saying, if I was to, you would feel a pain. And the pain would remind you of what I said. So sometimes I think, you know, I should. All my kids do this, especially my boys. Every time you talk to them about something, them act like the first time them ever hear this. Deer in headlights, like it's the first you ever heard this. I've been telling you this for 10 years. See that? I said, why are you acting like you never heard this before? When I was growing up, right, here my daughter now, because she knows she not get no licking up. That we're not going to do this today. Here we go again. Back in my day. I think it was Sunday. Nika might be watching this. Sunday or Saturday. Here are now in our kitchen. Come going on one. Here are. I think she and Shakira were in there cooking. I'm going to say, you know, back in my day, when I was growing up, she was like, Dad, we're not going to do this today. We're not. What you fail to realize is back in your day was a long time ago. I would have little girl I talked about was a long time ago. Dad, we're not going to do this today. Because what you fail to realize is back in your day was a long time ago. Disrespectful. But me I tell you, them say when me I grow up, when them tell you say don't do it, one time them I tell you alone don't do it. The second one was you know hear me say enough to do it. Okay? Don't take that if you want to. You never get the you know hear me say no tell you. Me tell you enough to do it. All right, watch what happened the third time. Do it again no. Do it again. You get some blood. Hey, come here. You know, hear me tell you say you're not rotted, do it. Stop doing it, man. Stop. Do it. I'll never do it again. That's off with the hard head. I will never do it again. You reach all in your 30s and 40s and are going in your 50s and you still remember say, don't do it. You see some things now I say, no, me not do them something there. And the same lick and the same lick in your brain that permeate, you know. No, I don't do that. Yeah, get a flashback. Like, no, I don't do them things there. And that's why you see some of the big people say, no, me not them something there, and I don't do it. I swear to God. I don't play video games. I don't play video games. My kids love video games. I don't play video games. And I have a thing about a grown man sitting around playing video games too, right? But me know where it come from. Got, me see a friend of me I tell you about from out of Christianity, well out of Spaldings him did live, across from the hospital. Got family used to fly out and fly in regular and his mother bring in video game systems and all that. And I remember Sega Genesis game them. Got wrap up a Sega Genesis set and put it in a book bag and give me. I say him get him new game system. I think a Nintendo something and get him new game system so we can take the Sega Genesis one. I walk in a Miss Ruby house with that. And we have a one TV there. Mind you, know, the one TV there, when you turn it on, I'll be a rice grain. Me convinced me can still play the video game on it anyway. So me hook it up on the TV. I follow instruction and hook it up on Miss Ruby. Come in and see it. Miss Ruby say, is what this? Cause I know them older, them don't know what them something there. She says, what this? I say, it's a video game, grandma. She said, look, expensive. Very expensive. I said, them cost a little something. She said, who you get this from? I said, me get it from God, from out of Spaldings, one of my friends from school. Why? First one reach me. Huh? You know, you understand? I must bring people stuff coming here. Hi. The next one reach me. And me get up and shut the run out of the room and I'm running. She was like, come here. Beat me. This woman beat me. And when she done beat me, she tell me, pack it up and carry it back, go give to him, and you don't borrow people stuff bring in here. Because here what? You see, when you break it, me don't have no money to pay for them something that I don't even know what that is. And you don't have no money to pay for it neither. Me hate video game to this day. You can't get me to sit down and play a video game with you to this day. So yeah, when you see some of the grown people, I say, yeah, me not in them something there. Me not do them something there. And because we come from one generation where when them tell you don't do it, they don't do it. Used to come with, you know, here me say you know fit. Don't do it. Me say fit don't do it. All right, me not gonna do it. And me not gonna do it then. And me not gonna do it now. And me not gonna do it for the rest of my life. I saw the don't do it stick. It's stuck for life. Nah, do it. You thought take it back where you get, take your car, go back which part you get it from. Me not tell you say enough you take your people them sitting car coming at my house. Car go back which part you get it from. Damn. And when me try to got back, I was so ashamed. Cause over female, you know, female parents fly out regular. Where's your dad? Oh, he's in foreign, him there, Miami. Where's your mom? Oh, my dad just came back. My mom went to the UK. She's in England. And me not have them kind of sitting there. And he might get this and he might get that and he might get all kind of trinkets. Me not have none of them things there. I'm thinking they feel sorry for me, you know. And he must say, carry that one you go home, man, and play with it. But not under Miss Ruby roof at all. Me know the time at 12 my parents not play them things there. Yeah. You know what's funny though nowadays, right? Me see you pull up at them yard in a Beamer. And the youth don't have no job. Don't work nowhere. And the mother don't ask where you get it from. The mother just says a nice car that. You come in at the house, big old flat screen, smart TV, and all kind of sitting else. And him not have no employment nowhere. And the parents don't ask where you get that from. I mean, most of them something they're expensive. Where you get that from? We've changed. We've changed. Them sit down and watch a big screen TV with them, so. Until you hear police call out them son and I tell them, say, yeah, your son broke shop and your son do this and your son do that. My baby! My son a good boy. My son a good boy. Mommy, I know you love him. But you know how much one of them TV there? Yeah, that's a 65-inch. Yeah, you know how much one of them 65-inch smart TV? Or that Panasonic? What you have in the next room? One Sony, one next 65. And him no work nowhere, mommy. Okay, mommy. All right. You're in there with remote. Why the TV nice? May I watch my Netflix series? Not Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby, would I mash up that rat? You're taking it back. Don't bring it in here. If I didn't buy it give you, or your parents didn't buy it give you, send it from foreign or something, you're not getting it. You're not having it in my house. Them kind of regime that we grew up under, you know? For those of you who want a shirt like mine, we're 4 days away from Freedom Street concert. It's going to be historic. It's going to be a movie. Go to Larissa River _ print press, which is pinned at the top of our chat this morning. They are on Instagram. That is their Instagram handle. And get yourself the shirts. It's not just this shirt them have a bunch of different shirts over there that have to do with Freedom Street or have to do with Vibes Cartel, right? Nuffy was the first person I saw in one. And like I said, I reached out, and before you know it, I was in touch with the individual who actually makes the shirts. See? So the back of it, this one looks like this. And the front looks like that. This that I'm wearing is a 2X because I'm a big guy. But you can get yours in a teeny tiny or get yours in 10X if that be your size. I'm not judging you. We're different sizes. That's all. All right. Now moving to a story, because there's a story here I wanted to go across this morning. International students, first of all, are urged, and this might go for some of you from the Caribbean who are going to school in the United States of America. A group of universities have joined the group now, the call now, encouraging their students to please get back to campus before Donald Trump takes office. International students are being urged to please return to campus before Donald Trump's inauguration. His inauguration will be on the 20th of January. And if you are outside of the country after he takes hold or control of the country, whichever way you want to put it, you might run into some difficulties. A growing number of colleges and universities are asking their international students to please return to campus before the president-elect Donald Trump is inaugurated, over concerns that he might impose travel bans like he did during his first administration. This is not new. This is something he has done before, and they are looking forward to him doing it again. All right. Here's a look at what has said and done, what Trump has said and done, and how school and students are preparing for this second term. Trump issued an executive order in January of 2017 banning travel to the United States of America by citizens of 7 predominantly Muslim countries: Iraq, Syria, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Yemen were on the list. Travelers from those nations, they were either barred from getting on their flight or they were detained at U.S. airports after they landed in the U.S. This included students and faculty members, as well as business people, as well as tourists and visitors to friends and families. Everybody did that on the list. Trump later removed some countries and added other countries to the list. The list grew from that to 15 nations that were affected at some point during his presidency. More than 40,000 people were ultimately refused visas because of that ban. According to the US State Department, President Joe Biden rescinded those orders when he took office in 2021. How are students going to be affected? Because, you know, may I tell you this, I'm putting out some information because we do have a lot of foreign students or students from Caribbean nations who are going to school as international students in the United States of America. So it only makes sense as we're nearing his inauguration and the end of the year to let them know this. So more than 1.1 million international students were enrolled in US colleges and universities during the 2023 to 2024 school year. This is according to Open Doors, which is a data project particularly funded by the US Department of State of Education. Students from India and China have accounted for more than half of all international students in the US. About 43,800 of those come from the other 15 countries that were on the restriction list the last time Donald Trump was in office. Now, you must understand, say, his presidency is going to be new. So when Biden took office and he rescinded that, he free up a lot of people. But if Trump reinstates that when he gets in, you're looking at least 4 years before things will get smooth again for you. So, again, if you're out there, you're having your fun, you went home for vacation, whatever the case may be, they're telling you to get back before the inauguration. Don't cut it last minute because you might end up in a situation where you either cannot get back into the country or you are detained once you enter the country. Fair warning. Now put that out there and for those of you who are hearing this, you can pass that on to the youngins that you know are the people that, and not just youngins, grown people that go to school to as international students. So you can put that out there for them so they know that as well. All right. Missy Brum Brum, big up yourself. Missy Brum Brum says, like up the live. Yes, Jeff. Same so. He could have been Shannon S. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's all. Moving right along. I hate to do these morbid stories. And maybe I don't really want to do this morbid story right there. So I have a lot going on this morning. For the people them who are heading to Freedom Street, let me see how many people in here are heading to Freedom Street. Will be attending this concert right here. How many people in here will be attending this concert right here? 1, 2, 3. If you're going to be attending this concert right here, just say me, please. Let me see something in the comment section. I want to ask you what the dress code look like. Because I'm a person who sweat easy, you know. And I see people are talk about them and wear suit and all this. I can't wear suit for a stadium concert. I would be sweating literally my ass off. When Corey, you'll be working security there? What? Well, when you see me, be sure to heal me, you know. Jeff says already there. Jeff, big up yourself. I think King Biggs is on his way this morning. Casual, Wayne Core, casual. Charlotte Slaw, me. Hey, we have to do a thing there today. I don't know if I'm gonna do StreamYard or if I'm gonna use I don't know, so means not a techie. But I still want my people them from my thing there for my pod to link up at least to see everybody's face before we move off into this. I'm not getting too many me in the comment section. Well, the rest of it we enjoy it. Your Raya girl says, SouFlo, I hope Scatterbarrel beef up security on that show because Len gotta put up package and try to mash up the show. You think so? You think so? Remember, you know, this show is really a down sound production, which I think was a smart ass move by Vibes Cartel them. This is not a cartel show. It's a Vibes Cartel show, yes. And it's about Vibes Cartel, yes. And he's very much instrumental and involved in all aspects of it as far as I know, yes. But it's a down sound backed event. So do you think that now that Sting did not happen, what you think Len can do to stop this? You know, you have to beef up security. Raddy's daughter said, I wish I could be there. Always in JA for Christmas, but not this one. Backside. Starting a new job, so I can't move. Ja. Yeah, I know them vibes there. Audrey writes, so I can't go. But me I live vicariously through Uno where I go. Lots of people coming from lots of different countries in the world. Everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm gonna work. Lovely Aneka says she's off to work. Everyone enjoy your weekend. Please hit Lovely Aneka's handle right there. She's in gray. Go over to her channel. Hit the subscribe button. Tell her SouFlo sent you. That's my fellow content creator sister right there. Share the love. All right. Lovely Aneka, big up yourself and have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Big up to you and Huzzy. Sting was always a scam. Somebody said, I'll be in Jamaica, but not for cartel show. Press 1, 2, 3, how you can there Jamaica, but no go at this. Nan says, enjoy for us. We're spending the holiday in the US. All right, Nans. Michelle Taylor RN says, I can't, but my daughter and hubby is going. All right, they're enjoying it for you then. Yeah, back to the security thing. You know what I think? Somebody just said something just now. So I'm riding in the car this morning. Our wife said, you see this article? It's people like no guns or no sharp objects or no anything. And I thought to myself, that's a given. You should know that, right? Anybody who end up out there so with any of them, something upon them in that atmosphere, then you came for trouble. Yes, I hope that Down Sound put in a lot into security, and I'm willing to bet that they will, and they did. Here's the thing. This concert right here is going to be a big marker for Jamaica on the international level. Because you see, if any violence go with that concert here, if any violence goes with this concert here, me hear Joe Bogdanovich do an interview on Onstage. By the way, a Vibes Cartel interview on Onstage is coming up. That's another one of the interviews that I said I wanted to see. Remember when people was like, SouFlo, you forget your interview? And I was like, no, I don't really want an interview. I want to see him get interviewed by all these other people, the bigger entities, right? Like the TVJ interviews that he did. This interview that's coming up right here on Onstage with Mr. Winford Williams. These kind of interviews and bigger entities outside of Jamaica as well, which he has done. Now, the world is going to be watching this. And me hear Joe Bogdanovich on stage did his interview where he said they're going to take the show on the road. Taking the show on the road, he was asked, does he think that Vibes Cartel will be able to get certain visas and passports and visas to enter certain places? And he said yes. Especially the US. He said yes, because a different man is going to be in power. And not only that, Cartel is fully exonerated, so it's not like there's something on his record, right? Not to mention, from my perspective, he's a huge money generator anyways. And if a man is about business, it just makes sense to, that's a smart business move kind of thing. But the world is going to be watching to see what kind of energy you bring. You see what I'm saying? So if you bring an energy that comes with violence, ain't nobody else looking to, like, you know, jump on that and do business with that. If you bring an energy that looks like peaceful, full of enjoyment, something epic, oh, they'll be rolling out the dough. And the bookings are going to be crazy. So I'm pretty sure that Scatter them, Joe Bogdanovich them know, say, them have to beef up security and them have to make sure, say, things run. Did y'all see the trucks rolling out to go get set up? Semi. I said, oh my. This obviously is going to be a huge thing. He also has the right team behind him. Yes, Nanzim also. Not on my pathway. Mouth catch. Jamaica warm for a stage show. Go comfortable. Jamaica warm for a stage show. Go comfortable. That's exactly what my dress code is going to be. Comfortable. Comfortable. Me can't wear no suit. Me definitely can't wear nothing that is too heavy or too restrictive or anything like that. So yeah, the trucks are rolling out, man, and it looks like it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. Here's another thing. Beenie Man has gotten back his US visa. Beenie Man have back him US visa. Bounty still not get a US visa yet, but Beenie has his US visa now. Beenie Man said back at it again. We're Beenie there. Hold on there. We're at it for now. Let me see.
Sweet again, one more time. American visa come, one more time. Then we will see it again, one more time. All right, good. America will soon forward. Zaga. Everything sweet again, one more time. American visa come, one more time. Then we will see it again, one more time. All right, good. America will soon forward. Zaga. Everything sweet again.
He's actually in the UK at the moment when he did this. So the US give it and the US take it away, says Wayne Core. As they have the right to. As they have the right to. I've seen Beenie Man in the US quite a few times already, and every show was a stellar. So he got a lot of fans in the US. You have a whole heap of fans in the US. Imagine if you see Beenie and Vibes Cartel on a show in the US. Beenie, Cartel, Bujo, even though they don't look like they're doing those kind of shows anymore, unless some promoter put up them kind of money there for those kind of high caliber artists to be in one place. You know, Beenie have a lot of fans in the US. Remember, I know a Beenie Man sings Sim Sim, I know. And it's funny because years have gone by. And although Beenie has never had another song that is as powerful as Sim Simma, some people might argue with me, but you can't go argue with the ear outside. It's Sim Simma is Beenie's biggest song in a foreign. If you drop Sim Simma right now at any event in the US, you will see how big Beenie Man's fan base is. Because they know him. And even the newer generation who was born after Sim Simma knows him for Sim Simma. Yeah, Sim Simma is huge. So I have a huge fan base here. I've seen him perform multiple times in the US, different venues, and him shell the place every single time. Beenie are one of them people that, of course, he's been doing it since he was a child. I think he's the artist who has been in dancehall music the longest. If Beenie in I'm 40s going to 50, he started this, I believe, when he was like 8 or 9 or something like that, 10 them age that. So you're talking about 4 decades of doing this and change. Right. And him still young enough and strong enough and lyrically bad enough and all these things enough to still be up there in the top. That's almost impossible to do. So big up to Beenie Man for that. Visa did it. Place I go shell again. 9 years old, Wayne Court. Him start when him at 9. All right. And he's how old now? 49? So 40 years in the business that. Wow. Wow. That's why he's good like that. If you ever seen Beenie Man perform with a live band, you would see what I'm talking about. Beenie coming like him is a part of the band. Him will move him shoulder like this, and you will hear bum. Then you hear bum bum. Bum bum bum. And then him do little dance and dance, bum bum bum. He's just it's an experience. It's an experience. Glad to him get him visa back though and on his way again. And like somebody just said, it give it and it take it away. The US give it and they take it away. Half of the time we don't know why them even take with them and them visa them, but I saw it go. We can't fight with them. I feel them thing. Not true? When course when I used to carry sound equipment for Stone Love. The charges were dropped. Exactly. What kind of charges? I think he did Taste Talent show as a little boy. You get money's worth when you go see Beenie. Them know it because them can. Yeah, they do it because they can. He has good stage performance. Absolutely. He's a master. Not too many of them are masters on stage like Beenie is. He's definitely a master upon the stage. People like Beenie Man, master upon the stage. Let me see. Give Mr. Vegas in props. Master upon the stage. I've seen Mr. Vegas perform quite a few times as well. Master upon the stage. Who else? Quite a few. Oh God, Beres Hammond. Beres Hammond is just out there in a league of his own kind of thing. Master upon the stage. But Beres' catalog is so powerful though. Beres Hammond catalog, like Beres could literally just don't sing. Just hum the start of each song and just leave it. Can't leave out Capleton. Master upon the stage for sure. Can't leave out Elephant Man. Master upon the stage for sure. Can't leave out Sizzler. Master upon the stage and eloquent for sure. Can't leave out Buju Banton. Master upon the stage, eloquent for sure. Yellow Man, Dirty T, Yellow Man. Yeah, Mr. Capleton already. Mr. Buju Banton already. I've never seen Yellow Man. I've actually never taken in a Yellow Man show before. Never taken in a Yellow Man show before. He was at the stadium when Mandela came to Jamaica. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah. Someone to Luciana.
Luciana. Then me ask you if you tell me the name them.
Yeah, man. Luciana, master on the stage.
Luciana?
And when they are backflip.
When them sweep over my soul and these things. Yeah. Lord, give me strength.
Are you ready now, man?
Yeah. I true. Yes. I true, man.
I like come on like Chinese guy with the thing about it is, right?
Yeah. But boy, Father Capleton set it on a different level though.
Yeah, man, Capleton different level.
Yeah.
When you're not on stage, that's different energy.
I don't know where him get them energy from Father, but job. Yeah.
That's it near, you know.
Yeah, yellow, man, green banana, and there's something there. Yeah.
And them Steve fish there.
Yeah, I mean, I know if I'm Steve fish, I think him eat no fish and them thing. No, me hear him attack. Him say, him don't eat no flesh. And him don't consume certain things. I think him said the green banana, him have to have it. And if you
straight ital. Okay.
Yeah. Him said what stood out to me was where Capleton said him don't drink nothing cold.
No?
So no cold up nothing in his body, then that means everything around for heated, bro. And that's why I'm so physical. You see when him jump in the ear sometime? Yeah. So Father Capleton, different levels that.
That man is dangerous. And don't forget the late great Bob Marley too.
Late great Bob Marley. Well, we don't know that already. That goes without saying.
I perform like saying how.
Like him in a different world.
What?
Yeah.
Lightning in a deal, now.
Yeah, true thing.
Yeah, man. So go and big up SouFLo.
Manners and respect my family.
We are tuning to you and yo. Belated Merry Christmas, man.
Same to you, bro.
A Boxing Day.
Yeah. Appreciate all that and same to you, yes?
And have a happy new year. Good health and strength to you and the family.
Same to you and yours, my brother. Manners and respect.
Keep up the good work.
All right, will do.
I'm out.
All right, so yeah, man. Father Capleton stuff up on the next level. Me don't know. I've seen Buju perform live. That's one that very stand out to me. The standout one them to me. Capleton is definitely up on a whole other level. Stitchy was Stitchy. He ruled the stage. Mr. Bram says when Lieutenant Stitchy was Stitchy, he ruled the stage. And Papa San, me no know. Lieutenant Stitchy and Papa San, they're like my childhood DJs. Like them people that did about when, I don't know, me like 6, 7, 8, them age there. Cause I remember when Professor Nuts did come out with inna the bus, inna the bus, them a fight and a fuss. inna the bus, inna the bus, them a kick up from bus. And then there was another one, young girl, wear your size. Young girl, wear your size. Cause if you don't take Stitchy advice, girl, then you wanna get one thing another. And you tell her six, I tell them member up on a girl. They tell them you go take her around the world. Yeah. That bring back some memories to me, I know. So Lieutenant Stitchy them had their run too. Papa San too, but me don't remember none of Papa San song them. No disrespect, I just don't remember right now. Yeah. Yeah, so them I did the one them we call right before. That's why I know about the Capleton them and the Buju them. That's a for time period now, right? I know pretty much every song Buju Banton has ever put out. May I tell you this? Father Capleton, same thing. From back in a Bomber Red, the lyrics that come out of me head, Bomber Red. And then when him, after me left from Jamaica, go a foreign pantour, preaching, teaching the people for sure. And all them that come right back down to now. Yeah. Remember, in some cities like Hartford, Connecticut, being a packed ghetto stadium and it ram. You feel like Jamaica if you're dead. And that was before Sim Simma. Congrats, brother Moses. I used to see him in Miami back in the day, before Sim Simma. I used to see Beenie in Miami, and Beenie was small and skinny as ever. And I remember out of 183rd Street Flea Market, which what we used to hang out. I remember me used to hear some of them say, I sickle cell the DJ of, yeah, that's why I'm looks like, yeah, listen to other people talk, right? Because I picnic them time them. I picnic them time them, but me used to hang out there. And then we used to say, I sickle cell him have, that's why I'm maga store, Them time there, big jewelry are wear, Beenie used to have some huge chopperata and come through in a one sweatsuit and boots. Them tall boot there, the Jodeci boots they used to call them. The Jodeci boots, way up here, so. And the bright color sweatsuit. I'm a star. Me a regular somebody. As a youth, me used to say, what a thing about whatever way back in them time there. Yeah, so many good performances, but Beenie is the best of them all. I don't know. I'm not gonna say him is the best of them all. I'm just gonna say he's up there with the best of them all. Nobody hold nothing against me. Even though I can pick a favorite, but I really don't have a favorite because every time I see each one of them, they're super outstanding. But I don't see anybody that can match Capleton's energy. Well, I lied. Elephant Man. I was gonna say I don't see anybody that can match Capleton's energy on the stage, but nah, Elephant Man. Yeah. Ding Dong. Big up Ding Dong. Ding Dong is that too. Yeah, we watch Ding Dong go from dance, What Ding Dong used to travel with again? Is a carpet him used to travel with a roll up, or a chiching used to travel with the carpet? Roast or fry. Remember, we chiching them go come from dancer to musicians, entertainers, all rounders. So Ding Dong come from that cloth too, from just a dancer to where now him command the mic and also, so them man are full of energy too. But on an individual level, I would say yes, Capleton and definitely Elephant Man. For them, and him get the name Energy God for a reason. For a reason. LOL, Luciana jump and drop one time and get up back quick. And the show goes on. And the show goes on. Sweep over my soul. Yeah, Luciana, I don't know. Luciana's song them don't require all that though. All right. So here we are. Let me see, Mr. Bram Bram, where I love people when them Popo start and Stitcher was there. Young gal, wear your size. Young gal, wear your size. Say if you don't take Stitchy advice, girl, then you wouldn't get. What feed the man? How me say last week, so till them me buck up on a girl. With a line I go, take her around the world. That's all I remember for them song there still. All right, what else there that we need to put out there this morning? Nothing much. We have some killy story I go on, but I don't want to do that this morning. I think I want to keep it jovial. Look who is booked for Freedom Street officially. This is going to be something else. I saw them do a reunion, but Ja Vinci is now officially on for Freedom Street. Yeah. Them should have remember, say. Ja Vinci, I got there. A bag of things are going. Here what? It's Friday. It's a beautiful found it. I finally found it. So yesterday I told you all about a 72-year-old Jamaican that was killed in Florida because him neighbors them say music did too loud and he went to confront the neighbors. This was his wife right here. And she definitely looked way younger than 72 or in a female age group. But this is her. I lost the video yesterday. So nothing to do with what we're discussing this morning, but we just want you to see her and hear what she had to say. So here she is.
Shot and killed by a neighbor in a unit a floor below who complained their music.
Gunshot, boom, and I just fly through the door. And when I look, my husband was laying face down in the blood.
They're alleging that there is a male laying face down here, like the subject is still possibly on scene.
And I go up to him and say, why did you shoot my husband? Why? And he said to me, I must shut my mouth, he will shoot me too.
On Thanksgiving night, Rose McLean and all of her relatives and friends planned to be celebrating the holiday, not standing outside their apartment complex, surrounded by police cars, and ultimately taking part in a prayer circle. Rose says her 72-year-old husband, Hurleon, was shot and killed by a neighbor in a unit a floor below who complained their music was too loud.
Yeah, he came up there today to ring the doorbell and leave a message.
And so they just went down to talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know what he went down to talk. I don't know because my husband just leave out. I didn't know he was going down to his apartment.
That's when she says the man fired the single shot and she ran outside.
But he didn't seem like he was sorry.
No, he wasn't sorry. He was just standing looking at me with his gun in his hand, same way.
Hurleon's family would then wait for hours, hoping detectives could tell them why this situation escalated the way it did.
It's crazy how mankind has gotten to the place wherein we don't honor life like we should honor. Who would have thought that something tragic like this would happen?
Family members say Hurleon was the father of 2 grown sons, a grandfather, and still working as a bus driver for a private company.
Anywhere he is, I'm always with him. We're like a team together.
Yeah.
For him to be taken away like this, trust me, it's very hard.
And we just were able to obtain a picture of Hurleon. He was actually nicknamed Earl once again, 72 years old, a father, a grandfather, still working, and at the center of this very close and very extended family who were all here earlier this evening. Now, we also spoke to an attorney who had been consulted by the family of the man who was accused of being the shooter in this case. He tells us that at this point, the state attorney's office will be receiving all of the information and they will make a decision as far as charges might go.
The gunshot bow, and I just fly through the door. When I look, my husband was laying face down in the blood.
Everybody know there is a male wing feedback.
All right. That's the video I was looking for yesterday and couldn't find it because I have so much video on the phone, but I found it this morning. Them whole heap of video there on the phone. Couldn't see it. We're going to leave this morning, but we're going to leave on this note right here, right? Please use this. You see, the man that you play some sweet reggae music and them kill him off. Say music too loud. I said it yesterday. I feel the need to remind you again today. Nothing is worth your life. You don't know what other people are thinking. Tragedy can visit any of us, but if you can, try your best to sidestep argument with other people, sidestep any kind of grievance. You know, some people love argue with stranger. Go ahead, yeah, go talk out the way to move on, go ahead. I'll give it down. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not one of those kind of people. I don't argue with people. I don't argue back and forth with people, especially not in public. Because I take arguing, if we get to the point where we have to trade violent words, my mind is already in self-defense mode because I'm expecting you to do something to me or try to do something to me. And I hope you move like that too. All right. The new year is just around the corner. I want to see you make it there. I want to see you be there in good health. We're not take no losses. All right. We speak life over everybody. And life is what we're dealing with. And love as well. We're going to leave it here. So this morning, me not argue with a soul. Yeah, Audrey, left them out. Left them out. And please remember, say, people come around you, you don't know them agenda. Some people wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and for them day to day, them agitated and irritated. And you know, when we say demon getting at some people and I use them and them just come to steal somebody's joy, those people are always close by you. Don't you ever forget that. It takes nothing for you to move yourself. Remove yourself. Don't let pride get in your ears and try to tell you about boost you up. Don't let other people, yeah, go make the boy talk to you, so don't let other people throw battery in your back and boost you up either. Kill that ego before the ego kills you and just stay safe. All right? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Staying safe, self-preservation. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. I love you. I appreciate you greatly. I thank you for being here. Please look out for yourself and stay safe. For the people that are going to be in my pod, I ask you, contact me on SouFLoTV. Just said some of you did already. I think I saw 2. I don't know if we're going to use StreamYard today or if we're going to use WhatsApp, but we're going to link up to this sometime today so we can all get a look at each other. And then, yeah, we're moving forward from there. Plus, we can share information too about who is going to be staying on the day off. And maybe we can even link up before we go there or go there together or whatever we do. We'll see how that works out. All right? All right. Go with God. Be good. Like my granny said, if you can't be good, be careful. And like my grandfather, Mas Clevey, said, I'll see you tomorrow if God spare my life. I'm out. Peace.